everybody, it's your girl Charlotte Van Horn with Locks Forever, and I just wanted to hop on here real quick and holler at you on this Sunday afternoon. I hope everybody is blessed and well. And this week it's going to be like 4 weeks since my shop closed down and since I've been pretty much sheltered in place. And I really want us to start thinking about going back to work. And if you have not been in touch with your clients, I really want to encourage you to get in touch with your clients, check on them, make sure that their hair is doing okay. I thank God for my clients. My clients have FaceTimed me and they've been in touch with me. I've had clients ask me, was I okay? Did I need them to pay in advance for some hair later? Gladly pay you today for some hair on Tuesday. And I thought that was really sweet. Praise God, I'm not in a position where I need for that to happen, but the fact that, people wanted to help in that way just tells me a lot about the relationship that we've built, and it really makes me happy. I miss my clients, and I'm really looking forward to getting back to work with them. However, I sent them out an email the other day, and I strongly encourage you to communicate with your clients what your rollout is going to look like, okay? I sent them out an email and basically just told them what the latest stats were on as for Virginia, and to let them know that when we go back to work, I know for sure at this point there are going to be some changes. And number one, everybody's going to have to wear a mask, okay? So any consultant in my shop is going to have to wear a mask, and all clients are going to be expected to wear a mask. With that said, when I ask people to do something or I make an expectation of you, I am absolutely willing to help you make that happen. So I encourage my clients to have their own mask, but if they don't, I got you covered. We will have masks here in the shop for you. We are really big on complimentary snacks and drinks and things like that at Locks Forever. We probably going to be, kind of scaling back on that for a minute. I got to get some more data on, eating and, with the clients eating, because of course we don't eat, but with the clients eating, I heard something about a recommendation that you not allow your clients to eat while they're in the chair. And if you think about it, if you're wearing the mask, it's going to be a little bit hard to eat, right? So, letting them know that social distancing will be taking place in our shop as much as possible. Of course, you cannot be socially distanced between me and you if you're my client. However, we're going to have very few consultants in the shop, and preferably we won't have more than 4 people in the shop at any given time, and you will always be properly socially distanced from between you and any other client or consultant who is in the shop at the same time. Before the coronavirus shut down and everything happened, I had gone to towels, just draping shampoo towels around my clients' necks, as opposed to the drapes, which the drapes are the capes, we would sanitize them, in between every client and, wash them, very often. But I just thought, just as an extra layer of protection, I'm going to stop using them for now. And every client just gets a clean towel on their shoulder, bam, keep sprays off of their clothes. And then, a fresh towel for every client, and that'll work. Also, I assured my clients that we would be having the shop cleaned more frequently. So as we clean the shop every day, we are really big on sanitizing things and keeping the floors clean, and we got a very strict regimen at Locks Forever as far as hygiene goes. But I have the shop cleaned professionally as well, so I will be increasing the frequency in which the shop is professionally cleaned. So that's always good to know. So those are just some things that we're going to do, and the changes that they might see with regard to, just protecting them and keeping them safe health-wise. The other thing that we needed to talk about was their first appointments. Let them know that the rollout is going to take patience, and it depends on you. But for me, typically, I would do 3 clients a day. I'm not scheduling 3 clients, not these clients, because, their hair is going to be a little bit out of control, okay, to say the least. And whereas with clients that you regularly see, you can kind of schedule the amount of time that you're going to need to do their hair based on previous experience. Well, we don't know what this is going to look like, okay? So I'm only going to do 2 clients a day. And doing those 2 clients, you need to let your clients know that it might take twice as long, and give them some options and say, well, if you don't think that you can sit for that amount of time, that's fine. We can set it up where you can come in and we can break it up into 2 appointments. We could do 4 here and whatever the balance would be, if necessary. So that is an option. And then we're going to have to decide how we're going to start seeing clients. So I let my clients know that primarily what we're going to do is base it on who is furthest out, who has it been the longest time since they missed their appointment. So, kind of like the rotation as it was set up before this happened, based on when your appointment was. However, that's not going to be the only criteria. The other criteria that's going to have to be considered is that you have some people who can go 8-10 weeks if they have to, and their hair is fine. But then you have some clients whose hair is more vulnerable. And for those clients that have like really thinning hair, they may have even lost some locks during this time. So I'm going to be also looking at, who is going to need the most attention more quickly. If you have those clients and they come in, they're on a 4-week schedule, and they come in, and every time they come in, even at 4 weeks, their hair is a little bit challenging to do. If they haven't seen you now in 10 or 12 weeks, you probably want to try to get them in too. When you schedule in your clients, don't schedule 2 clients in the same day that always take a longer time to do. So try to break it up too for yourself. Try to break it up too where you'll have 1 client who this is just going to be a lot of work, and then on a second client that it's going to be a lot of work, but it may not be as bad. What I could also recommend is ask your clients to send pictures of their current hair. When it's time for them to come in, to make an appointment to come in, get pictures of their hair. So you have some kind of idea what's going to be walking through the door, and you can kind of get a better idea of how you want to schedule them out. So you might want to do that. If there are clients who have started to retighten their own hair, I just ask that you allow the people whose hair has not been retightened, in 2-3 months maybe, or 2 months or more, that you let them go first. So that'll be another thing. I'll ask my clients, have you been retightening your own hair? Because then your hair is not as vulnerable as some others, right? Let's see. The other thing that we need to talk about with your clients is the fact that it's going to cost more. Okay? And you would think that everybody knows that, but just in case they don't. So you definitely want to have that conversation with them that, whatever your appointment price was before, believe me, when you come back from the, not having it done in so long, it's going to be different, and it's going to be a lot more expensive. Now, with that said, there are some people who have been financially affected by the coronavirus. And what I'm saying to my clients is this. If you've been financially affected by the coronavirus and you need to make a payment arrangement, where we can split the payments up or something like that, or maybe a discount might help you, let me know. Just let me know in advance of your appointment that I might need, some help with getting back on track. It's nobody's fault that this happened. And I say that, and I'll say this. Listen, I have definitely been financially affected by the coronavirus. I mean, just think about it. I have not worked since March 24th. However, if I can assist you with this, I am happy to do it. But all I ask is that if they don't really need the assistance, that they not take advantage of the offer. But that's going to be a big piece with them, with the financial part. And I had a client say to me, she said, I'm not taking that from you. I told her what I was thinking about. She said, I'm not taking that from you. She said, because when we were furloughed, you allowed us, the people that were financially affected by the furlough, you allowed us to pay your way back in the day rates to help. And she said that it meant so much to her. And I say that to just say that, relationship with your clients is everything. So, okay, so we talked about getting them in. So I think those are the main things that you need to cover with them about their appointment. Okay, I'm trying to get this fast. I'm so sorry I'm so long-winded. But I want y'all to know this because we need to get ready to go back to work, right? Okay, so now we need to prepare ourselves, okay? I mean, we have been out from work for a minute, and this is probably the longest time that I've ever spent in the 8 years that I've been doing Sisterlocks, not doing Sisterlocks, where I just have not done hair, period, okay? And I'm noticing, I don't know about you, I'm, in my beyond mid-50s, and but I have like some little arthritis in my hands, and I have been noticing that it hurts more. And I don't know if it's because my hands aren't busy, and my hands are very used to being busy. So I looked up some hand exercises for stylists, and I encourage you to do that, to get your hands, start conditioning your hands to go back to work. Look on YouTube, and I'll post the video if I remember, to show some exercises you can do, for your hands and to keep your hands conditioned, okay? So you want to get your hands back in shape. Listen, if you remember back when you started doing Sisterlocks, if you're anything like me, I thought I was gonna die, and it was hard over like initially conditioning your body to stand all day. My back used to hurt, my legs would hurt, my forearms would hurt, and after a while, you just get conditioned to it. Well, consider that conditioning has probably gone away. And so we need to start getting back in strength, getting back in shape, building up our stamina to do hair. Because if not, when you go back, it's going to be hard anyway, because everybody's hair is going to require extra attention, and it's going to be a lot of work. So start getting yourself together to go back to work. If y'all are like me and some others, you see everybody doing videos, they just as fluffy, so you might have gained a coronavirus 5 or something like that. Start trying to get that weight off, because the more weight that you have on you, it's going to be hard on your knees, and it's just going to be, harder. For me, I weigh myself every day, and I gave myself a 3-pound coronavirus limit. And when I see myself getting past that 3 pounds, I back it up. The next day, I need to be doing something different, okay? So I do that. If you have really changed your sleeping schedule, and you are up a lot later than you used to be and getting up a lot later, going to bed later, waking up later, start easing back into your regular schedule so that that's not such a shock to your body when you go back to work. Start making, by the end of the month, I would say, start getting those appointments with your clients scheduled tentatively. And then that way, when you're ready to rock, you'll be ready. When they say let's, we'll say go, and we'll be ready to go back to work. Send them this information out, so that there's no confusion about how things are going to be going forward. Okay, if you're not a writer and don't like to prepare memos and things like that, and you'd like me to send you a copy of some of the information that I sent to my clients, just direct message me. Y'all know I got you, and I'll send it to you, and you can tweak it according to the changes that you're actually going to be making in your salon. So I say all that to say, get ready, because this will come to an end. We will be getting back to work, and when it's time to go back to work, we're going to have to hit the ground running, baby. So y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Tune into our podcast on every Tuesday evening at 6 p.m. Sisters Talking Natural Hair and Business. This Tuesday, I'm actually having Dana Wilson, certified trichologist, on the show again, and she's going to be talking about things that you could do to keep your scalp healthy during this time that you're separated from your stylist. So, that's going to be some good information for us as well, because we can share the information with our clients. And so with that said, let's do this. Love your locks, love your looks, love yourself. This is Charlotte Van Horn with Locks Forever saying y'all have a blessed day, and thank you for listening, and get ready. Thank you.